ทอดสดได้ยังปลอดภัยกูไม่เป็นหรอกให้เขาเอาไม้ดูหน่อยต้องเป็นสารพานแล้วนะ
ประมวลผลถูกครับ
คือผมเหมือนใช้ได้เลย
คุณบอก
เข้าไปในปกติเลยผมถ่ายทอดแบบไวสกรีนอันนี้แบบเต็มจอ
เข้ามาแล้วพี่
ค้างเลยทำไมมันดูไม่ได้เพราะ
เดี๋ยวเรียนมันไม่ไหวอ่ะ
เน็ตอีกเนี่ยเน็ตท
ำครับ
ไม่เฟซบุ๊กติดมาด้วยใช่ไหมลองล่าคนหลังๆมันจะลื่นโอเค
ฮัลโหลพี่อยู่ไหมอ่ะ
different streaming services at one time. Alright, so I got the inspiration from this video from a company called Restream.io. And Restream.io is a website that you can go to, and it's a service, and you can go and use that service to stream your live stream to several places at the same time. So Twitch, Hitbox, Beam, YouTube Gaming, Dailymotion Games, all sorts of different streaming websites. It can be hard to pick one, and you might want to stream to more than one at a time. So Restream.io actually makes it really easy to stream to more than one service at the same time. However, it's a service, and they're not charging any money right now, but I am 100% convinced that there is going to be a catch eventually, so I actually recommend you don't use Restream.io because no service is free. It's possible for software to be free if it's open source, but I don't think it's possible for a service like Restream to be free because they are using bandwidth providing that service. So eventually they've got to stop providing that service for free. Eventually they're going to have to start making money, or else they're going to have to shut down. So I actually figured out how to do this without using Restream.io, and I've been doing this for quite a while. Nerd of the Street has had this set up since before our 24-hour live stream last year. Like October of 2015 is when I set this up, and it wasn't too long after Restream first started being a thing. Restream was established, that gave me the idea of doing this, but I actually figured out how you can do it in true Nerd of the Street fashion on your own server. You can do it with Linux. Like I said, Restream gave me the inspiration to do this video because Restream's actually having a contest right now where you're supposed to make a video about how to do this with Restream. You're supposed to make a video about how to use Restream. And the video that gets the most views is going to win a GTX 1080 graphics card. Now I actually searched for the other videos that have been entered into this contest so far, and surprisingly enough, I could actually win that contest if I entered it. Like the video with the most views only has like 1,500. I can totally beat that. But I don't do paid product placement in my videos. So once again, in true Nerd of the Street fashion, I'm showing you guys how to do this on your own with Linux, and you will be in full control of the server. So much better than Restream because you're controlling everything and setting it all up yourself. So without further ado, I'm going to cut to the desktop, and here is how you set up your own restreaming service. Alright, so here we are on the desktop. Now the first thing we're going to do is we are going to go and set up a server to do this on. Now it's possible to do this on your own server at your own home, but part of the reason why you might want to set up a restreaming server is because you might not have enough upload bandwidth to stream to 5 different websites at the same time. You know, let's say you're using a 1.5 megabit bitrate, you might not have a 7.5 megabytes per second upload speed, unfortunately, because here in the United States of America, upload speeds usually suck. Even if you've got a halfway decent download speed, your upload speed's probably going to be like 5 megabytes per second max, from what I've seen around me. So yeah, you can't stream to several different websites without, using too much bandwidth. So what you want to do is you want to send out a single stream And I'll draw a little diagram. Normally I would use a chalkboard for this, but so let's just make a little rudimentary diagram here, just because I'm explaining this. Let's say that this down here is your computer, and that you want to stream to both Twitch and Hitbox at the same time. So normally what you would have to do is you would have to stream from your computer to Twitch, and also stream from your computer to Hitbox. Now the problem is, this right here, let's say that you're streaming at 1.5 megabytes per second. This right here is 1.5 megabytes per second. And this over here is also 1.5 megabytes per second. So the total upload speed that you're going to need is 3 megabytes per second total. 1.5 plus 1.5 is 3. So if your internet can't handle that, then what you can do with the restreaming server is, rather than streaming to 2 different locations at once, you can have a restream server in the middle. Now you can just stream one time, and that's 1.5 megabytes to the restream server. And then the restream server can do the heavy lifting in terms of upload bandwidth, and it can split your stream and send a copy of it to both Twitch and Hitbox. So you're using the restream server's bandwidth. It's got 1.5 megabytes coming in, it sends out 3 megabytes per second, and since it's a professionally hosted server, it's got enough bandwidth to do that. So this is what we're setting up today. Hopefully that gives you a good idea of what we're doing and why we're doing it. So you're going to need a professional server to do this, and the place I recommend you go for this is DigitalOcean.com. And DigitalOcean is a cloud hosting provider. It's a very nice cloud hosting provider, and I've actually recently started moving some of my things over to another one you can use. It's called Linode. And Linode is also very nice. If we go to the pricing tabs on both of these, just to get an idea of pricing before we actually set this up, Linode has much better pricing, but they don't offer as low of pricing options as Linode. You can see Linode has twice the number for their $10 a month server. They have twice the RAM, and they actually also have newer and faster processors. They also have lots more locations here in the United States, whereas DigitalOcean only has a couple locations in the United States. They have a lot of locations worldwide, which doesn't really benefit me as much, but you can see their $10 a month option only has 1 gig of RAM. So if you're setting up like a server that's doing something that requires a lot of heavy lifting, I'd actually go with Linode. I just wanted to throw that in there. But if you're setting up a server like this that does not require a lot of processing power, DigitalOcean has this $5 a month option. And this $5 a month option, it's got half a gig of RAM, and that might not seem like a lot. The processor is just a single core processor. This is actually fine. This is what I use for my own. This is what I use for the restreaming server. It works perfectly fine. So yeah, this server, if you keep it on 24/7, it's going to be $5 a month to keep running. Now, DigitalOcean actually offers hourly pricing. You don't need to keep this thing powered on all the time. What you can do is you can make a snapshot of it in DigitalOcean. You can just redeploy a new server every time you're doing this. That's outside the scope of this video. I'm just going to show you how to set this up, and you just leave it running 24/7 for $5 a month. But just so you know, there's an hourly pricing option available. So let's say that you're doing like a 2-hour live stream. You can spin your server up, and 2 hours times 0.007 cents per hour. You can do 2 hours of live stream for 1.4 cents. Super, super, super cheap, basically. So I know I don't often show you how to do things that require buying things, but this really is a super price-effective option, especially if you only power it on in your live stream. So just go ahead and sign up for DigitalOcean. Oh, and by the way, I can actually I can give you guys. Do I have a coupon code for you guys? I think I've got a coupon code for you guys. Go to digitalocean.knots.co, and I think that will give you actually $10 of credit in DigitalOcean. So yeah, go ahead and try that. I'm going to log into my account here, and at this point, just for security of my own servers, I may block out some parts of the video here, just so you guys know. And by the way, I just confirmed, if you go to digitalocean.knots.co, that will give you, if you sign up here, then you will get $10 of credit on DigitalOcean. So you can run this thing for 2 months. It's a $5 a month option. You can run this for 2 months, just 24/7, or you can stretch that $10 out probably a long time if you only power this thing on when you're actually using the server. So yeah, I'll leave it up to you. You can take that $10 of credit and you can try this out for a while. So yeah, hopefully that'll make that a little less jarring, that you have to purchase something to follow along with these instructions. So we're going to create a droplet here. And DigitalOcean, when you make a new server, they call it creating a droplet. DigitalOcean, its strength is that it's super easy to do stuff on. So we're going to use Debian, and we're going to use the latest version of Debian. And here for size, once again, choose the cheapest option, $5 a month, or $0.007 per hour. For our region, I'm going to choose San Francisco. Now you can see what I was talking about. They only have servers in New York and San Francisco. Linode has servers in Texas. They have servers in Georgia. So yeah, Linode has some servers that are closer to me. That's why I like them better, generally. But yeah, for DigitalOcean, I'm just going to choose San Francisco. They also have New York, and if you're elsewhere in the world, you can pick one of those other places. So we're just going to go down here, and you don't need to see any of the additional options for what we're doing here. All you need to do is give this a host name. So I'm going to call this demo-restream. And I should probably avoid saying the word restream as much as possible so that restream.io doesn't sue me or anything. At this point, DigitalOcean is going to spin up my droplet. That is them creating this server. It's a virtualized server. So they're creating a virtual machine right now with Debian on it, and they're assigning all the resources to it. Alright, so now we've got a server, and it's got its own dedicated IP address. So we can click on here to get some more details about it. And yeah, I'm going to copy the IP address. Now what you're going to want to do is go into a terminal. So open up a terminal, and you're going to type SSH root at, and just paste in the IP address. Yeah, you can only use SSH if you're on Linux. Yeah, you can do it on Windows somehow, but I'm making this thing for Linux users. Just type yes for this, and alright, so now it's going to ask you for a password. So what you're going to do is you're going to go and check your email. And so I will check my email. Now you're going to get an email that looks like this. It says your new droplet is all set to go, and it gives you the password for your droplet. And so I'm going to paste that password in here. Alright, so it requires you to change your password, the current password again, and new password. Now I'm just going to use the password for this, because I'm going to destroy this droplet as soon as this video is over. Okay, so at this point, just in this good form, we're going to apt-get update. We're going to basically update all our packages. And we are going to be doing everything today, apt-get upgrade. We're doing everything under the root account. So sorry to any just for the purpose of the demonstration, we're doing this whole thing under the root because it's easy. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is we need to install Nginx. And Nginx is commonly known as a web server. We're actually going to use it as an RTMP server. Now, Nginx does not have the RTMP module installed by default, so we can't just install the binary from the repository. We have to compile it and install it ourselves. Now, that's not as hard as it sounds. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to download the files for Nginx itself. So we head on over to nginx.org, and we go to the download section. It looks like the latest stable version is Nginx 1.10.1. So that's a tarball right there. So we're going to copy the address of that tarball, and we are going, and I can tell it's a tarball. If you look down at the bottom left of the screen right now, it says nginx.org/download/nginx-1.10.1.tar.gz, which means the gzipped tar archive. So here in our server, we're going to type wget space, and we'll just paste that. And that is going to download that file. And then we're going to type tar xzf, and then the name of that file, and that's just going to take that archive. It's going to basically just unzip the archive. It's taking all the files out of the archive, and it has placed them into a folder. Next up, we need to also download the RTMP module separately, because like I said, the RTMP module is not built into Nginx. So we are going to type in git, and do we have git installed? Alright, we need to apt-get install git, and git is of course the tool that you use to track changes in software, and mostly used by developers for contributing changes to software, but very popular in the open source community, or just the open source industry. Alright, so now we will type git clone, and then we'll type in, I've actually got copied here the URL of the GitHub address for the RTMP module. So the RTMP module is hosted on GitHub. This is going to clone the latest version of that module, pull it down into this folder. Alright, so now if we ls, you can see we have two folders, two directories. One of them is the Nginx Nginx directory. One of them is the Nginx RTP module. So we are going to cd into the Nginx directory, and now we are going to compile this. So we are going to type /configure, and that is going to run this configure script right here. And then we're going to add --add -module equals /root /nginx-rtp-module, and that is going to tell it to configure this package that we're making for ourselves, this binary that we're making for ourselves. We're going to configure that with that module added in. And if you're doing this under a user account, you would type /home/ whatever the user's name is here. We're just typing /root because that's where the root home folder is. Alright, so at this point we don't have the GCC installed, so we're going to type apt-get install GCC, and alright, so this is going to pull in some stuff. You need some developer tools to compile packages that, I'm not a developer, so I'm not used to just installing those, but, we got the error there. It's going to download some packages now. Alright, so that's done. So we're going to try that one more time. I'm not sure if there's other stuff we have to install too. Alright. The HTTP rewrite module requires the PCRE library. Alright, so that's another thing we have to install. apt-get install PCRE3. I think it's libpcre3, libpcre-dev, build-essential, and we also need libssl.-dev. Alright, these are the last few packages that we need to install. Alright, I'll have a, I don't know, do I need to post a list of the stuff in the description? You need to install the packages libpcre3, libpcre3-dev. I'm pretty sure build-essential actually installs the GCC for you, and then libssl-dev. Those are the 4 packages you need to install. And if you install those first before you even, attempt compiling or configuring the first time, then you won't get that error about not having the CC. So yeah, I probably should have started with that. Now that we know we have everything we need. So once again, you won't have to do this if you do this first, alright? So just install these 4 packages. Sorry guys, that things don't always go smooth sailing 100% of videos. We're going to run that configure command now, and it's going to go right through and it's going to configure that package. Alright, now we are going to type make, and it's going to do some fancy schmancy stuff. I'm not a developer, so I'm not 100% sure what it's doing. Basically, this is compiling, is what we're watching right now. Okay, so we just made a binary package, I think. I'm not sure, once again, not a developer. My understanding is that we just made a package specifically for our system. So now we're going to type make install, and it's going to install that package. If that's wrong, whatever, but we just installed Nginx, alright. So I'm going to go ahead, I want to check to make sure Nginx is actually installed, and I want to see, just to do that, we'll see what version we have. So we're going to type in /user/local/nginx/nginx-v for version. Alright, Nginx version 1.10.1, which is exactly what we wanted to install. So we now have Nginx installed. I don't think we can just type Nginx, right, because it's not in our environment. It's not in our path environment variable. There's a way you can make it so that you can just type Nginx, but, just for simplicity's sake, we're just going to have to type in the full path of that file every time we use Nginx. So at this point, we are going to edit our configuration file. Right now we have Nginx installed. And actually, let's go ahead and start Nginx /user/local/nginx-spin/nginx start. Okay, maybe I'm just stupid. Alright, you just run that. Just run the file. So now Nginx is started. If we go and we get our IP address, and we just type that into Firefox here. Alright, welcome to Nginx. So, the Nginx web server is successfully installed and working. As you know, we're not trying to get the web server working today, but we're trying to get the RTP server working. So, we're going to type the Nginx file space stop is how you turn it off. Or not. Stop Nginx. Okay, it's -s. Right. No? -s stop? Yeah, that's it. Alright, so once again, to start your Nginx server up, just type in the Nginx path, and then to stop it, type in the path -s stop. And that will stop your Nginx server. So now that it's stopped, if we go here and we refresh this page, yeah, it's not there because the server's not running right now. So what we're going to do is we are going to Nano is a text editor, so we are going to be editing our configuration file to turn the web server off and turn the RTMP server on. So /user/local/nginx/config and then nginx.config. Alright, so this is our Nginx configuration file, and this is the HTTP area of it. We can actually just delete this whole section because we don't care about the HTTP server. Now, if you wanted to use this as a web server, this would be the section you want to keep. But once again, we're not using this as a web server, so we're just going to turn this off. This is where you can do some cool stuff like changing your server name and your log location for the web server. You can change your error page if you want to. Deleting this section is taking a while. It's a big section. Oh, this is where you can set virtual hosts in Nginx. I'm an Apache person for web servers, so I'm not familiar with how you add virtual hosts, but it looks like you can do it right here in the Nginx configuration file. And there's where we can add an HTTPS server if you like to use SSL with your website or TLS, like we do in Nerd Street. Alright, so that's the end down there of the HTTP server. So this is no longer a web server. If you want to use this as a web server, you're going to have to go and look up all of that text that we just deleted, because it will not serve websites without all of that stuff in the configuration file. Okay, so now RTMP is what we want to add, and so just add a new section like this called RTMP, and yeah, make sure you're using the curly bracket there. So this gets us into the configuration for the RTMP module, and then we want to configure the RTMP server, so we'll add another section. And inside of that section, we are going to add some options. Option number 1, we are going to type in listen 1935, and I'm pretty sure 1935 is the RTMP port. Let's see if I'm correct in that assumption. Yep, port 1935. So this is the port that the RTMP protocol uses. Just like HTTP uses 80, SSL uses 443, Minecraft uses 25565, RTMP uses 1935. Next, we're going to set chunk underscore size 4096, and that has to do with the memory that it's using for RTMP related things. And now we're going to type in application live. And in here is where we set what we want it to actually do. So we are going to type in this first, record off, because we do not want this to record. Now this is cool. You can actually have your Nginx server record your stream for you. Now here at Nerd on the Street, we always record locally, and we also have Dailymotion set to record our streams automatically. So we already have both a local and a remote recording of our stream every time we stream. So we don't need to do this at the Nginx server level. But if you want to record your stream automatically, if you had this configured through Nginx, you wouldn't have to click record whenever we start streaming. I'm going to go ahead and open up OBS if we have it. Yeah, we have it installed here. So here at Nerd on the Street, what we do is we click start streaming and we also click start recording. But if you don't want to have to worry about, you might forget to click start recording, you can have your Nginx server actually record the stream for you. And so that's a cool thing that you can do. So if you wanted to do that, you would type record on and then you would add options for it. But we're just going to type record off because we don't want to deal with that right now. We're going to type live on because we want to live stream while we're sending it. Next up, this is possibly the most important section. We want to type in push space, and then this is where your RTMP URL goes. So let's say that you want to stream to Twitch. Alright, we're going to go to twitch.tv. I'm going to have to blur out our streaming keys, or else I'm just going to have to change them later. We'll see which one of those I do. By the way, shout out to Twitch. I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, it's not one. I had thought that Twitch started doing HTML on the video, which was really cool. Firefox is blocked by the creator of this computer. Is that it? Is that the problem? Alright, Firefox is screwing it all up with its stupid, secure, whatever. Now, actually, I appreciate Firefox. I appreciate Firefox, but don't have Flash installed. I can tell you right now. You know how I can tell I don't have Flash installed is because if I go to roosterteeth.com, hey Rooster Teeth, I can't watch any of Rooster Teeth's stuff on their own website because yeah, see this error local player, no playable sources found. You know, every time I complain about this to someone, they say that Rooster Teeth already has an HTML video player, but they don't. They only have a Flash video player. Because in Chromium, I've got Flash installed for Chromium on this distro, on this installation I'm on right now. And on Chromium, I can watch videos on roosterteeth.com through Flash, but I can't watch them in Firefox, and I can't watch them in Chromium when I don't have Flash installed. Roosterteeth.com does not have HTML video, and I'm tired of every time I like talk to somebody in the Rooster Teeth community about it, like, yeah, I wish they would add HTML video. Everyone always says, oh, they've got HTML video. No, they freaking don't, as is evident right here. I can't play. This is a public video. Episode 1 of the show is public. I can't play it on here because I don't have Flash installed. So this is my evidence that I don't have Flash installed. So you can see Twitch is working right now. And a long time ago, the reason why we went to Hitbox a long time ago, and actually the reason we started doing Beam was because Hitbox didn't even have HTML video. Beam was the first service to have HTML only live streaming, so that's why we started streaming in Beam. And then Hitbox got HTML video next, and now even Twitch has HTML video. So I really appreciate that Twitch has HTML only streaming because we are so close to not having the only website I go on now that needs Flash is roosterteeth.com. So yeah, even freaking Twitch HTML only. Thanks for that. I don't like Twitch a whole lot because I'm not partnered with them, so there's really no reason for me to use them over any other streaming service. But yeah, I do appreciate that Twitch has HTML only video. So, I want to stream on Twitch, and how do you stream on Twitch? I haven't been on this website in so long, since I've had this, I've had my own server set up. So, where do you get your stream URL? Yes, alright, stream key. So, alright, yeah, it's saying right here, don't show this video. Alright, so here's your stream key on Twitch. I'd like to know the RTMP URL. Alright, so, alright, we're using Twitch as the example right now. This is going to be different for YouTube, it's going to be different for Dailymotion, different for Hitbox. Most things it's easier than this, but since Twitch is so darn popular, I'm going to use Twitch as the example for this. So, RTMP, // this is our stream URL that we're building here. Twitch Ninja servers, we are... Alright, so, I am in St. Louis, Missouri right now, and so the closest ingest server to me is Chicago, Illinois. Now, I'm actually not going to choose this, though. I'm not going to choose this as my ingest server because, remember, this DigitalOcean droplet, it's in San Francisco. So, we are going to choose the San Jose, California. That is the closest, I believe, to... Oh, no, there's one right in San Francisco. Alright. So, the DigitalOcean droplet is in San Francisco. Do not choose the streaming server that is closest to you. Choose the streaming URL that is closest to the server that you're using. Since our server is in California, if we sent the stream to California and then typed in this stream URL, our server would have to send it back to us, so that would be twice as long as the stream is traveling. Since the server is actually, the server we're going to be streaming to is in California, we're going to use Twitch in the server in California. So, to that end, scroll back up, /app/streamkey. And usually this is how this works. They don't always tell you this, but like if you're using Hitbox or Dailymotion or anything else, what you're going to do is you are going to type in the streaming URL / your stream key. That is how you input your stream key. You don't have to put your stream key into OBS anymore. See, OBS, normally you put the stream key here. You can see we've got a custom stream server. I'm going to have to block that out. Alright, so you can see if you're in OBS, normally you don't even have to type in that Twitch address. But if you choose Twitch, you put in your stream key here, and then you choose the place, the ingest server that you want, and then that's all you have to do. What we're going to do is instead of putting it into OBS, we're putting it into our stream server. Put a colon at the end of this line, and then whatever else you want to stream to. Let's say you want to stream to Hitbox. Alright, live stream settings. This is where you go. Alright, so Hitbox makes it quite a bit easier. Instead of all of that fancy stuff Twitch had us do, for Hitbox, Hitbox gives us the RTMP URL right there. Bam. That that's our RTMP URL. There's just one of them. And then your Hitbox stream key, show that. Just paste it in right after the slash. So just like I said, RTMP URL / stream key. That is how they take those stream keys. Just put it after the slash. So yeah, at this point, I'm pretty happy with this configuration. So right now, we've got this, we have Nginx set up. It is going to listen on port 1935 for incoming RTMP connections. And it is going to, the application called Live, it's going to push out whatever we send in to Twitch and also Hitbox. So go ahead and save that. By the way, alright, to save that, type Control X, Y, and enter, I think. Let me go and make sure that that's actually... Alright, Control X, Y, enter. That's how you exit Nano and save your work. Control X, Y, enter. Alright, so now we can actually go into OBS. So, like I said, you used to go here, you used to specify I want to stream to Twitch, this server and stream key, I want to go to Hitbox, this whatever server, and put in your stream key there. We're not doing that anymore. Up here under stream type, change it from streaming services. This is OBS we're using as an example of broadcaster software. You can use XSplit, you can use FFsplit, you can use Wirecast, you can use whatever software you want to do this. You can use you can use Record My Desktop, or Simple Screen Recorder, sorry. Simple Screen Recorder lets you put in an RTMP URL as the output. But yeah, whatever streaming software you're using, go to custom streaming server, and the URL, RTMP:// type in the IP address of that streaming server. Now this is important. You can't just have it do this. You can't just leave it here. You have to do /, and we're going to type in live, because you can see here, application is called live. So you need to type in /live, your application name. If we had put application stream in the configuration file, we would type /stream here. Now, here's something interesting. The Nginx RTMP module does not support stream keys. I don't know if you can get it to work, if you can hack it together, but by default, it doesn't support having stream keys, and it doesn't support authentication. So you can put whatever you want in the stream key area. I usually put just some gibberish here. I think you might need to have something in the stream key area, but yeah, you can put whatever you want in there. You just type random stuff in the stream key area. I just type ASDF, just because it doesn't matter what you put in the stream key area. Now, anyone right now could broadcast to this Nginx server, and they could also broadcast to my Twitch and Hitbox pages because there's no stream key. That might make you a little bit uncomfortable. There are two things you have to do to make sure nobody can stream to your accounts on things. Because there's no stream key support, there's no authentication support. Here are the two ways you can keep people from streaming to your stuff. Number one, keep your IP address of your server a secret. I don't have a DNS record for my IP address for the actual production server. The actual production server, I just type in the actual IP address, and don't give that IP address out to anyone, because that's half of what people need in order to stream to your stuff. Now the other thing they need, like I said, we called our application here application live, and so we had to type in the URL box /live. What you can do is you can use this as a secondary password. Password number one is your IP address, but that's not super secure. I know this is all security for obscurity, which I normally knock on, but it's the best we can do in this situation. So instead of calling this application live, what you can do is you can head on over to a website that I love to use called random.org. Go ahead and generate 4 random numbers. Alright, we got a 1, we got a 0, we got a 1, and we got a 1. Alright, those are they're random. I typed in minimum 0, maximum 9, and I got 3 1s and a 0. So that, I don't know about random number sometimes, but yeah, we're gonna use that. So now that we have called our application 1011, this won't work anymore. This URL that we've typed in, it can't be /live, it has to be /1011. Your URL, the ending of your URL has to match the application name. So the first thing you can do to make sure that people can't stream to your Twitch account, your Hitbox account, your IP address of your streaming server a secret. Don't tell anyone what that is. But the other thing that you can do is you can keep the application name a secret. Randomly generate some numbers, or even just put in a passphrase that you know into the config file here as your application name. And then people can only connect if they have that application name at the end of your URL. And it's really not that unlike stream keys, because you can see here, we put the stream key at the end of our URL for Hitbox, we put the stream key for Twitch at the end of our Twitch URL. So you put your stream key, quote unquote, your application name there. Just think of it as stream key. Don't tell anyone what your stream key is, but just put it at the end of your URL there. And then the actual stream key box, like I said, type some gibberish in, whatever you want in there. So we're going to click apply OK. Make sure you save this file once again. Every time that you edit this file, you need to restart Nginx. So once again, how you do that is this command nginx-s stop. But then to start Nginx, you just type in the path Nginx to start it. Okay, so we have an error there. So let's go ahead and stop Nginx and let's take a look at that config file. I'm just gonna open up another terminal, ping Alright, so yeah, the Twitch help article was wrong. Thanks for screwing up my video, Twitch. This is not a real location, so we're just going to do live.twitch.tv because apparently that's in San Francisco anyway. And then we're going to save that. Sorry everyone, that confused me for a second, but yeah, that's horrible documentation. Shame on you, Twitch. Take that, no, sorry, it's this one. Take this out of your list of addresses because it's not a real one. The San Francisco address is not real. Don't use that. Alright, so now I'm going to stop Nginx, okay, and once again, alright, let's pretend that other stuff with the Twitch URL being wrong didn't happen. We're going to start the Twitch server by typing in just the path of Nginx. Alright, it started. We had no errors. That's great. So now we're going to start streaming, and it's going to email all of our followers that we're streaming. I don't particularly want to do that, but, you know, I gotta make this video. So, I am going to open up a video in OBS for us to actually, let's just make a text. This is a stream test for a video I'm making. Sorry, it's not a real stream. So, we are going to, at this point, I'm going to pull up our Twitch page up here, and we're going to pull up our Hitbox page, our Twitch page, I said our Twitch page, and our Hitbox page down here. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and click start streaming. And now, OBS is streaming to our stream server, and our stream server is streaming to both Twitch and Hitbox. So we'll give it just a second for everything to go through and connect. And you can see Twitch says we're live. And then Hitbox should say we're live. So we can refresh Hitbox. There it goes. And we're getting a Hitbox ad. Twitch. Firefox is blocking the Twitch one because it's stupid. Because Twitch's website is insecure. And there we go. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with Twitch's website. Firefox is blocking it. Alright, Hitbox is first to the punch. And you can see we are now live on Hitbox. In a minute here. Maybe, just maybe we'll be live on Twitch. I think we didn't set any of our encoding options. Probably the issue. You know what, we should probably, let's go ahead. This is beyond the scope of the video. Make sure your freaking, make sure your keyframe interval is actually good interval, not a hitbox is working. I'm pretty sure it's just a, I'm pretty sure it's an issue with Twitch. Their HTML video is relatively new, so I'm going to go to Twitch and Chromium with Flash enabled, and see if we can launch the stream here. Yep, alright, so you can see that. So this is an issue with HTML video, this is not an issue with our streaming setup. So you can see, once again, sorry guys, there's a whole lot of layers to streaming, to live streaming, and you know, your RTMP URL is one of those layers. So there's a lot of things I know I'm skimming over in this video, just kind of ignoring, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's outside the scope of this video. But yeah, that is how you set up your streaming server. Yeah, so now we are streaming. Like I said, you can see in our stream settings, we're streaming to our own custom stream server. You don't need to use Restream.io. You don't need to use Restream.io. You can set it up yourself on a Linux box. And now, you know, you can go in here, and Restream.io only supports like certain streaming websites. You can stream to whatever website you want to, as long as it accepts an RTMP stream. You can add as many of these as you want. You can add you just keep adding push statements. So you can add a push statement for Dailymotion. You can add a thing for Beam. You can add a thing for YouTube Gaming. You can add whatever you want in this configuration file. And yeah, I'll go ahead and not save that since I just messed that up. But yeah, you can add however many different ones you want, and DigitalOcean, I'll say, DigitalOcean has great bandwidth. I've had like 6 stream servers in here, and DigitalOcean has done fine with the bandwidth. I've been able to successfully stream to 6 different things at once. Normally I stick to like 4 different websites at once streaming too. But yeah, you can put StreamMe, you can put whatever you want in this list of streaming servers, and it will just copy whatever you send in, and it'll distribute it out to all the different places. So yeah, I'm gonna stop streaming, and I'll just demonstrate once again. If we change our application URL there, just restart Nginx, and now if you start streaming, could not access the specified channel or stream key. Yep. So you need to know that stream key. You need to know the application name. This is your stream key right here. So that's how you do that. That's how you set up your own restreaming server. And, that's how you set up your own restreaming server. So yeah, if you have any questions about this, I know sometimes my tutorials aren't the easiest to follow, so hey, just head over to our forums at nerdonthestreet.com. We actually have a brand new website that I just designed recently. This is what it looks like. And yeah, the forums are very nice. We've got some people in here already. And yeah, just head over here, go into general chat, or tech help, really. It could be under either of those sections. And yeah, just ask me questions about this if anything wasn't clear, or of course you can leave questions in the comments down at the comment section, whether you're watching on YouTube, Dailymotion, or at nerdonthestreet.com. But yeah, for now, that's how you set up a streaming server. So sorry, Restream.io, not Resteam. Yeah, sorry Restream.io, but you're not actually necessary. We can do it all ourselves over on our own Linux server. So that's all I'll leave before the video gets too long. I'm Jacob Kaufman, I'm Nerd on the Street. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Welcome back to my channel. Let's get together start to set up and develop an environment and build a live video streaming service. We need to use the layers MongoDB and the X FFmpeg panel, and this is a very cool tool for video streaming and you need to run Facebook as an RTMP live streaming server. This video just got finished on my Mac. That is a tool for development. So and finally we make a simultaneous stream from the video I just downloaded right here, and let's get started. Alright, I just visit my GitHub profile and select video streaming service. Alright, project. In this project, I just create a new document for setup Nginx and Mpack Engine RTMP malware. So let's click on it and we need to follow step by step to install it. Alright, so first thing I'm going to open my terminal. So we need to install Node.js. Node.js we use for running in backend. For our grateful service, we store our user key or something like video, URL, and security for a live stream. And also we need to install MongoDB in this Node.js, and we need to use it for our Node.js application. And also we need to install Nginx for live streaming server. Okay, so to install Node.js and MongoDB, I just it on my Mac ready. So I don't need to install it. So if you didn't install it, so let's follow the document from Node.js.org and download this. Right, so MongoDB is same thing, very easy. Just a download package and click on it. Very easy. So we get started to install Nginx. Alright, Nginx. Right, so I'm using a homebrew and install this library from Mac. So it's very easy. So if you didn't install homebrew, let's go to brew.sh, and it's just 2 steps and very easy to install. Okay, so I just install brew, so now I'm going to install Nginx with homebrew. So let's copy that and that's my copy. It's empty. So for this tutorial, I'm just working on my Mac OS. This is for development. Alright, so in the next time when we deploy a production, I recommend using Jupyter server and we will use later. Done, and here I'm trying to start Nginx, for example, so type Nginx, and so I believe it's started. So let's use this localhost and port So to stop, and it's very simple to answer is and stop. So here refresh this and we go here. Welcome back to answer. So again, to start animation is very easy, just answer this and refresh is so quick. Okay, so that is how we so answer. Right, so we will config the answer with RTMP modern minutes. Right, so next thing we need to do is install app packs for my macro app. So I'm in real, so let's do this. Real install app. Alright, this tutorial I'm going to install all this version. Right, so the better this may be slower, but I'm quick. App next on my Mac. So now we can check on all this inputs, right? So you can copy that. You need to take all these, for example, screenshots, or video or webcam or see that. So it's a FaceTime in the camera. So we can use this later and to capture our camera from Mac and screen. Alright, so this on once. So let's not we can use it later and streaming my screen and also build microphone. Okay, so that is how we record it right on Mac. Right, so here for example and here is the device audio. So in this case, we got the RAW, the FaceTime in the FaceTime camera. This is the RAW, is the default of the audio. This means built-in by phone. And if you want to take a screen of my desktop screen, then change number 0 to desktop screen capture screen. Example how to stream to a movie to our MCH server. Now we just need to do that is make a sample config on MCH. So remember we just install MCH and everything config in our Mac with all this information. So simply you can switch to this location by as this all config. So we got everything in config, and the server is a folder where we custom run everything. Alright, so if you don't want to use it in command line, so simply open Finder and select Go. You should see everything. Just open this. Alright, open the config file and we may check the sample config file. Okay, so let's do this right now. I'm going to open this on my Sublime text. So on my terminal, I have listen on. Now you can see listen default, the engine listen on 80 and 80. So that's when we open localhost and host 80 and 80. That is content. Or you can change the localhost to this IP address. It's the same thing. So that is how we do it. So we can change it later. Change to port, for example, change to port 80. And for me, I will come to the default. Right, and location. So this here. Okay, so right. Cool. So let's get back to our Nginx feature sample for 80 RTMP network. So let's see what we have in server like this. We got so the first thing I'm going to change the worker from 3% to output power. And default is 1. So let's handle that. We got the URL like this RTMP. For example, our IP address is the localhost. We don't need to include the port of RTMP like this. We don't need to do like that. And we got application about light and plate. Light is exactly like this. Localhost. Streaming key, name it streaming key, for example, streaming key, right, it will be secret, and after we got the video streaming to our live, check, first thing we need to do on our account like this, this one, let me show you how to make it on public and on public. Let me explain a bit like it. When user is streaming a video to our RTMP server, as we need to check, alright, we need to read the secret key. For example, I'm naming the streaming key. So, right, iCamera, right, for me, I'm named iCamera. iCamera is a secret key, and just the people, the user who's the owner of that camera can know streaming key. And so we port on public to our backend REST service API in backend node. Check click a query to inside our MongoDB and check this secret key. So what is that and who back and return. Right, if you equal to 100, that means successful for apologize for key. And if you return, for example, return, this is made an output. Right, so but I will show you this in the video. Alright, so we got some local hub play and automatically and after check verify and streaming security to and exactly we move to outplay and put to outplay and that's mean and outplayer remember it's black video is about player and select player so we point to our stream to play and then we got the user can video our player can stream the video live. For now, I'm going to save that file. Remember, now is out as task very important. So remember in our project, and now it's up under on user and my name and tutorial and stream. Let's copy that, and I'm going to make a new folder in our project. Let's send file up and TCP to So I'm going to restart Engine H. So the first thing you need to do Engine H and start. Got it past 8LS and something like that, but for now you should not have it in our video. We don't have any video right now. So now I'm going to make a test to have a final. Alright, so we got this, that, and over here let's make the test streaming from quality. Let's make a test. Let's copy that. And copy that in let's start with first because we need to make something live. So let's make a list about this. So let's open this one. Now you see. And this inputs, and we are going to name file is a video.mkv, and this is a video, that's a movie. Alright, so right, let's tell much about this video. It's about my brace and local science and for much we have LB, and we just take care about this. And we got this. Left what we just in RTMP content about application license. That's mean we have a URL RTMP and localhost and this application line got line. If I change this application to test, then that's mean we got test and this is part from streaming, and the next parameter should be a key, streaming key. So in this example, streaming key is done in the top here. So let's change the my video and a lot of theater. This is the image file. So let's do this. Copy image file and let's see in our current page. In our current page we got it. Problem E, we got the location in HLS and streaming the store, and so we don't have an HLS and it's under the video store and video, and this means we name the video is under the store, so change the HLS to video. Change the video. Okay, so want to name it so video lights, so we have to name it video and create the color that means we got fit location for internet lights, and that's future local store, store, and under store we got light and you see this should be okay. And here we have to rename the SL part is for streaming video store and lights. Right, so now it should be correct. So we need to refresh Nginx by np nginx as reload. So we change the port by default the port in ACAT. So for example, we want to change the port to 3002 and say we need to reload Nginx. That means now our video should be on localhost port 3002. Again, to command stream media video. Again, you now should see the folder created until we got an empty index. So now refresh this. Now you should see the download part. And that means now we are going to copy that and to back to React front. So let's see. In our web page we got. So we need to start with the React project, open up the UI toolbar. So let's first quickly how we're going to start this. Here we need to cd to web and npm start. So our web page runs on localhost and remember we covered got a video from the internet. So now I'm going to change to our video. So let's So we got this little happy end. So that means I'm trying to get, like for example, content this part, fit this guy. Channel is live or offline. So let's see. And now refresh this, and it doesn't work because what is this? Because we are not going to live video. So for now, let's try this, and I'm going to streaming a movie from this to our now. Channel name is a happy, so you should be matched with channel name, and we can't fit URL should be matched. So now I'm going to live to this can be a secret key, streaming key, and then later we can use it for backend verify before allow for user streaming. So let's start. Right, until we see npm folder and we see the npm playlist. And now I'm going to refresh this, and I believe we should see now you see video is streaming. That is how we live stream to our server, and now you see how playlist can be played out live. And again, I want to stop it and reload this. It still play until you see remove this. We can make an automatic remove this later, but for now I'm trying to remove this by manually removing delete channel and refresh the page. And now you see it's no more. So again, I'm trying to make this stream again. Right, with stream line channel. Right, for now I'm trying to download to that's mean or even to write my name. So it's a secret key, and so I think it's not public. So that means change to this name, and we have to check in how we are and change private key. In this next video, I'm trying to do with a solution to get a keep secret key to private. So that means now this new channel name is living, and so we take it again, so refresh it out. There's no more break, and again until we enter this now video streaming to our backend server, and until you see this, and in the playlist create and refresh. Now you should see play video play, and we are streaming to our streaming and our player to streaming. Now you see that. So I hope you understand this part, and now I'm going to show you another really cool part. Let me introduce you about ng.com, this, and about on public and how we use this. So now I'm going to open create new. So I'm going to create a new backend directory, and backend directory we do not know yet. So it's an API. Alright, creating a folder in our project, and we got this. So here in my terminal, so I'm going to change to API. So let's set up the package empty. do this by cos http equal require http. because we can't hit this not automatically refresh when we change any line of code. So let me show you how to do this in the Node.js. It's our waiver function. So we are going to use a node function. So we new define. So let's stop the server and npm install and save a dev. Node run. Okay, it's done. So now how we do that? So we custom a bit in our start command by those change those to those ones. And I believe it's the correct by so start server and get start. Alright, so now I change and for example I change to API and it should be automatically restart. Okay, so now change it and since we does API. Okay, so let's give it back to you. So let me introduce this file. Talk about now I'm trying to open this and copy this. With our local host with 3000, this means the nzip8 and RTX automatically with the force method. Our backend strategy. Remember, change the port parameter. And we are using port on API web service to port 6.1. So make sure you change the port on every on the parameter. Right. So I'm changing the bits by on public to be API and on public. So let's so for now, we refresh the first activity refresh NZ. Open the new tab on my terminal and activate refresh. So that means it's changed, and now I'm going to publish this. So now I'm going to live stream this, and now you see the live folder and it's out of because on our API is not ready. API for this one is not ready, so we need to create API and try to call back this. So for now, let's do this by return of course set. So that means we allow user to stream it. So let's do this class body. Course, allow user to clear and wait for also when you see what happens. So now let's see that. Then now our API is working, and now we do this. Now you can see allow and see what happens in our backend. So you have it, request. Get back to our body passing. I believe we should again I'm stopped and restart it. Now let's see what happens. Okay, so now you should see it. Live stream name exactly the situation. So for now, let's leave it by. So if you use ACS, for example, use ACS, start the backend. Also streaming videos, like configuration theory, and so NPM is the same that. Backend. So we can check the streaming key and to verify the streaming key is correct, and then get back to starters. So let's do this. So alright, so streaming key, console log streaming key, and so now I'm going to start again. Right, so let's start streaming video, and we got it backend. So streaming key, secret key is the final. So let's stop this and stop this backend again. So right, start again backend, and I'm going to return this. So let me comment this. If you want, you are allowed. We streaming for passenger streaming from a movie on my data, but internet time user can be streamed from a device from red broadband with camera. So, for example, we want to stream the video from web kitchen or bedroom or in garden or public streets with camera. So now let's allow this. That means we allow it. And if we don't want to stop streaming per video, so that means undo this. And so we return this. Right, we want the start course to be an operation not before we return the password is not allowed for society. So that is how we do verify a streaming in online. And what about on public? Right, that's clear to the way. On public then, that means when YouTube stop being there live or video finish streaming. Right, so we got online. So this is starting up the stuff. Right, pause and change it. So right after so we got API. This should be content. So after code, this is the same cross loadout function get request and body and click. So we can use streaming key and query to our backend. We get a user who is usually using streaming key and road. Okay, so right, this return, we can return anything. Return HTTP code and fetch the process so we can return something like yes. And now I'm going to start streaming. So we need to allow streaming. So we need to turn this got any block. The user TV streaming and we are verifying streaming this streaming. And so wow, this will return the push chatbot and that means user allow user streaming. And right, so for that what happened, we should see a message user finish streaming in camera. If I now hit Ctrl C on my computer, so that will stop the streaming process. Loading and in our console. Alright, so I got the top of the first API. First class. Okay, now last again, now we do this streaming again. that is about Zor event. We can use Zor event in our player. You see, user on watching this channel and prepare this for event streaming or camera prepare for lights. So we can use this event. User begin streaming after we verify all user with streaming key is correct, and we are allowed him to allow Raspberry Pi device to stream the camera to our this channel. And so exactly send a notification via WebSocket or email or any notification via iOS web, Android app, iOS app and Android app. So and we can let user know and the camera is the contact. And again for done. So we can use it even so to let the user who's the owner of that Pi camera, so that you know let him know about that camera is stopping and is stopped and no live video. So that is it. I hope you understand about video. And there a lot of more events, but we can do it later. Okay, so for now, let's take a bit and try to start on my Aurelia card. So Aurelia card, so that's I will make a function to automatically change the video ready and automatically play, and change the start offline and online. Okay, so thank you for watching and see you. Bye.
JavaScript. It's one of the most popular programming languages today. Maybe you're new to it. Maybe you've been using it for years. But you can't deny some of the most important, some of the most widely used software in the world is written. The question is, how well do you really know this surprisingly powerful, sometimes odd, and often beautiful programming language? Welcome to JavaScript. Understand weirdness. Hi, I'm Tony Alicea. I'm a 15-year veteran of web application development and visual experience design. And welcome to this course. This course is on JavaScript. Let's be clear, right from the start. This course is not about making a web page interactive and visual, or the in and outs of Node.js. This course is focused on JavaScript web programming language. In this course, we're going to learn how JavaScript works under the hood. We'll delve into advanced concepts. We'll come to understand things that the people who built these wouldn't understand. And that will make you a better web programmer, a better Node.js programmer, or however else you're using your JavaScript knowledge. Perhaps you're coming from being a newer JavaScript programmer, or perhaps you've been using JavaScript for years, or maybe you've been involved in some other programming language and are coming to JavaScript. Either way, this course will help you to understand that JavaScript falsely looks like other programming languages. Languages like Java or C++ or C#. JavaScript is nothing like those languages. It's a different concept, a different mindset, a different paradigm. This course will help you to understand that. And while many programmers learning JavaScript or using JavaScript find some of its elements as they get into the more advanced features odd or difficult to learn or weird, you're going to find that when you truly understand it, understand how JavaScript works and why it works the way it does, you'll discover that JavaScript is a deceptively powerful looking for a programming course and books and materials is looking for a provider just code to do. Now, don't get me wrong, examples are very important, but examples, parroting, writing down the code that somebody else wrote for you on a screen or on a piece of paper only takes you so far. As soon as you're in the real world and you have to debug a difficult problem, or you have to start code from scratch that isn't anything like what you see in examples, you're going to fall down, you're going to have problems, you won't be able to move forward. However, if you deeply understand what the tool is doing for you, and the programming language is just a tool, then you'll be able to debug those hard problems, come up with innovative and interesting solutions, be able to look at other people's really good code and understand it, borrow from it, or enhance it. So in this course, we'll look at plenty of coding examples, but we'll focus first on the understanding, the deep understanding of the programming language, so that then the examples make sense, and then you can use your knowledge in the real world in brand new situations. That said, it is expected that you have very, very basic JavaScript knowledge when you come into this course, so you understand what a JavaScript file is, variables, functions, basic functions. We're going to dive much into the functions for this course, and just the very basic knowledge of the programming. And that, good to go. So let's get started. Dive in, and I think you'll come to appreciate this beautiful programming language, JavaScript, all in one. Let's understand JavaScript. Let's get started. Let's take just a moment and talk about setting up for this course. You'll need two things. One, an internet browser with developer tools. That could be Internet Explorer, Firefox, Safari, or Chrome. In our case, we'll be using Chrome. You'll also need a text editor. I'll be using brackets.io, which is free, and also lets you quickly and easily run web pages in JavaScript. Now, I know we said this course isn't about building websites with jQuery and that sort of thing, just focusing on the JavaScript programming language. We're going to do that, though, by writing JavaScript code and then running it in the browser, and using the browser's tools to learn more and dig deeper into what the language is doing. If you'd like to match up for this course the tools we're using, you need Google Chrome again. You can find that if you don't have Google Chrome at google.com/Chrome. Go to that address, download and install Chrome on your computer. Once you have it installed, you'll be able to go to the menu, and you'll be able to go to more tools, and then developer tools, or you can hit F12 on your keyboard. We're going to spend a lot of time inside these developer tools. I'll probably pop out like this for you, and then you can use this button if you like to undock into a separate window. Also hold down your control as well.